Hey guys, welcome back. In the last lecture, we discussed the database and some other important terms theoretically. And now in this lecture, we will see how we can create database in Postgres. So creating a database in Postgres is very simple. Let's switch to the terminal and open the PostgreSQL console. So switch to the terminal, and here what you need to do, you just need to run the command sudo -u and then Postgres and then PSQL. Okay, it will open the PSQL terminal for you, and now you need to run the create database command here. Okay, so create database and then mention your database name. For example, I can mention here, like, let's say example database. Okay, and add the semicolon, and now run this command. Okay, so here you can see that the database has been created. Now how you will check whether your database is created or not? So there is a very simple command to see this, and that is /l. So you can add /l. Okay, and here you can see that this is showing all the existing database in the system, and here you can see the first database is the database name that we created right now. Here you can see the database name is example database and its owner is Postgres. Okay, why? Because we did not provide any username, or we did not associated any username to this database that we created right now as owner. Okay, because there is an option that we need to provide to assign this database to a owner. Okay, but here you can see that we are seeing our database has been created and its owner is the Postgres, which is by default. And whenever you create database like this, for example, create database and just your database name without providing any owner option, then it will create the database for the owner Postgres. Okay, now how you can create a database for a specific user? So you just need to use the owner option. So how you can do that? So just use this, like, let's say example db. Okay, and then you need to use the option owner. So you can use with owner. Okay, and you can use any existing name in your database, in your Postgres user. Okay, so for example, I have a username that is Ravi underscore pg, so I can provide that name here, Ravi underscore pg. Okay, and when I execute this command, this will create a database for the Ravi pg. And here you can see again using /l, you can see that this example db has database has been created and its owner is Ravi pg. Okay, so now it's clear that we can create database using two ways, either with the default owner and either with owner option that we want to choose. Okay, and there are many more options like locals and templates and all that we will see later, but for now I'm just using the owner option to create the database. Okay, now how you can drop a database? Okay, like, sometime, for example, you created a database mistakenly and you want to delete the database or remove the database from the Postgres. So how you can do that? So there is a very simple command, that is drop database and your database name. So let's remove this example database from here. Okay, so how you can do that? So drop database and your database name. So copy this name example database and paste it here, and now you can see. Okay, so there is some typo mistake in the database. So drop database example database. Okay, and you can see now that the database has been dropped from the Postgres. You can verify it again using /l command, and here you can see that now example database does not exist anymore, and the database list has, like, example db Postgres template 0 template 1. Okay, and here you can see that the result contains a lot of information, like, database name, the owner with which the database is associated, what is the default encoding, that is UTF-8, and collect C type, and the access privileges for that database. Okay, so in this lecture, what we learn, that we learn how to create database with default owner, how to create database with specific owner, how to list databases, and how to remove existing database from the Postgres. Now in the next lecture, we will start using the database and we will create a table inside our database. Meanwhile, try this lecture at your end, and we will meet into the next lecture. Till then, tata, goodbye, take care, and stay safe.